Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Hazmi Muhammad Napia and my matric number is B0922011179. Today, I will be presenting on effective risk management for heavy vehicle on Malaysia road, especially focusing on buses, trailer and large lorry. Risk management in this context involves a systematic approach to identify, assessing and mitigating the potential risks that can impact the safety and efficiency of this vehicle. The goal is to minimize accident, avoid costly repair, and reduce operational disruption. Heavy vehicles, including buses, trailers, and lorries, each have a unique challenge. Buses, for example, face the risk of overcrowding and unpredictable passenger behavior, which can lead to safety concerns. Trailers often carry a freight and are vulnerable to issues like cargo shifting, driver fatigue, and lack of a proper load distribution, while a large lorry is responsible for carrying heavy loads, all of which can lead to catastrophic accident. By effectively identifying these risks, we can implement target strategies such as a preventive maintenance program, specialized driver training, and advanced technological solution to enhance vehicle safety, ensure smoother operation, and comply with the road safety regulation. Ultimately, this approach contributes to minimize the potential for accident and improve the overall operational of this vehicle on the road.
So next I will continue for risk identification. Risk identification is crucial in heavy vehicle operation. Key hazards include brake system failure due to poor maintenance or overheating, and driver fatigue from long hours without adequate rest. Overloading put excess strain on vehicle, increasing risks like tire blowout and longer stopping distance. Adverse weather, especially heavy rain, reduce visibility and make roads slippery, while poor road infrastructure, which narrow or uneven surface, also contribute to accident. Blind spot in large vehicle make collision more likely, particularly in urban areas. Lastly, inadequate driver training leaves driver unprepared for emergencies, making accident more severe. Identifying this risk is the first step in improving safety and reducing accident in heavy vehicle operations.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will continue the presentation with risk, likelihood, and severity. So the first identified hazard is brake failure, and the likelihood is medium and severity is high. So our action is, or the cause is often linked to poor maintenance or overheating, especially in hilly region. Next one is driver fatigue. So the likelihood and severity is both high, and the cause is common among long haul driver due to extended driving hours and lack of rest. Overloading, the likelihood is medium and the severity high, and leads to rollover, tire burst, and reduced braking effectiveness. Bad weather, with likelihood of high and severity moderate to high, because Malaysia experience frequent rain accident spike during the monsoon season.
Hello, my name is Vanushin William, matrix number B0922100042, and today I'll be presenting about control measures and mitigation strategies. So firstly, with control measures, there's engineering controls, so we can install GPS and telematic systems to enable real-time vehicle tracking, and then to enforce regular maintenance so that we can reduce mechanical issues, and then to put speed limiters into lorries to prevent overspeeding. Next is administrative controls. So we can always have mandatory vehicle training, so it can ensure that the driver understands the safety and procedure, and to also to regulate driving hours in reducing fatigue-related incidents, and then pre-trip inspections so that issues can be early detected. Then there's PPE and driver health. So we can enforce PPE during operations to minimize the injury risk on drivers. and to do regular medical screening to ensure that the drivers are mentally and physically fit to operate large vehicles. Next is mitigation strategies. So first one is through elimination, such as avoiding accident-prone routes. So to do route planning, so drivers can be reduced to exposure to high risk and ensure these routes are always safe and efficient. Another strategy would be substitution, such as replacing the aging vehicles with newer and safer models that improves the reliability and safety, and to implement a double driver system that prevents driver fatigue in the long haul. Next is behavioral. So we can launch fatigue management awareness campaigns that will help drivers to understand the importance of rest and recovery. And lastly, through technological means, can install dash cams and driver monitors into the lorries to detect the driver behavior in real time, and it can also be used for a post-incident review, and also to install electronic stability control and brake assist systems to minimize accidents and improve the vehicle safety. That is all from me. Thank you.
Now, I will be presenting a key recommendation for effective risk management in heavy vehicle operation, focusing on the role of both government and companies in improving safety and reducing risk on major roads. These recommendations are crucial for ensuring the bus, trailer, and large lorry operate safely while minimizing accident, delay, and disruption. First of the recommendation is the government can make the strict enforcement of a driving hour and rest period. One of the leading cause of accident in heavy vehicle operation is driver fatigue. Drivers who spend too many hours on the road without a sufficient rest are more likely to experience a micro-slip, poor reaction times, and accident. To tackle this, the government can enforce a strict regulation on driving hour and mandatory rest period. Digital topography and fleet telematic can be implemented to track the driving hour and ensure the driver get the required rest. Secondly, the government can provide a comprehensive driver training and certificate. Another important aspect of risk management is ensuring the driver are well trained to handle the challenges of operating heavy vehicle. Driving a large lorry or bus is a completely different experience compared to driving a car, and the risks are significantly higher. The government should implement a comprehensive driver training program that cover a vehicle in bad weather condition. This training should be certified, practical, and regularly updated to keep a driver informed about a new regulation and technologies. And thirdly, the company can adoption of advanced vehicle technologies. Now, let's turn to what companies can do. One of the most effective way to prevent an accident by integrating advanced vehicle technology, which is ADAS system, and a lane departure warning, automatic braking, and dash cam can significantly reduce the likelihood of accident. This technology helps the driver stay alert and respond quickly to potential hazard, even in a difficult driving condition. Companies should be encouraged to upgrade their fleet to include this system. To support this, the government can provide incentives such as a tax break and grant to make it more affordable for companies to adopt these technologies. And fourth, the government can make the strategy improvement and increase road infrastructure. Another important factor is the road infrastructure. Many accidents occur in a narrow, winding, and poorly lit road, especially in rural areas. To prevent this type for accident, the government should focus on strategy improvement to the road network. This including a wider lane and dedicated heavy vehicle road and high visibility signage that work even in bad weather condition. Improving infrastructure will create the safer driving condition for heavy vehicle and reduce the risk of accident. And lastly, the company can provide cultivating a strong safety culture. Finally, let's talk about the culture within the company. It is not enough to just have a policies on the paper. Safety need to be a core value of the company. Company should be focused on cultivating a strong safety culture by rewarding accident-free driver, conducting a regular safety audit, and encourage whistleblowing when unsafe practice are noticed. By embedding safety into the company DNA, companies can ensure the safety become everyone responsible, from the driver to the management. When safety is a prioritized, everyone will save. Thank you. That's all for me. Heavy vehicles such as buses, trailers, and large lorries are crucial to Malaysia's transportation and logistics industry, but they also present a significant safety risk. These risks are caused by driver fatigue, mechanical failure, overloading, adverse weather, and poor infrastructure, which can lead to severe road accidents and loss of life. To reduce the danger, we must adopt a comprehensive risk management approach. This includes enforcement proper rest period, providing professional training, upgrading to modern safety technologies, and improving road condition, especially in rural and high traffic areas. At the same time, transport companies must build a strong internal culture that reward responsible behavior and promote accountability. In conclusion, effective risk management is not just about following rules, it's about protecting life, preserving infrastructure, and maintaining trust in our national transport system. With the right strategies and collaborations among all stakeholders, we can make Malaysia road safer and for everyone and support a sustainable further in road transportation.